Well, the Seahawks begin the second half of the season, and we begin our second half of some chalk talk in a really critical play in this game. And I don't know if I would go so far as to say if they don't score a touchdown going into half, they don't win, especially with this guy under center and what this team's capable of doing, and ultimately what they did in the second half with their amazing comeback. But you're down 21. This is right before the halftime. They get the ball back. They're down 21-0. Less than 2 minutes to play. Now, they get down there. There's only 4 plays in this drive. There's some penalties on Tampa, the roughness on Russell as he escapes and has a brilliant run earlier in the drive. And they're in a situation here, 1st and 10 in the 16. Now, Darrell Bevell's getting crucified for his call at the 3-yard line and the fact he doesn't run beast mode. But you got to heap some serious praise on him for this play. And as we break it down, I think you'll see why. Number one, you get into the red zone and you've got your red zone go-to plays. You have scripted, you have studied, you have looked at the tendencies of Tampa Bay when you push into that plus 20, and you've got a pretty good feel for what they want to do. Now, Tampa Bay, likewise, they try to find your tendencies and what you like to do. And if you think about the Seahawks and the number of times that they've liked to throw that little quick screen, be it to Golden Tate or be it to Baldwin or be it to some different people, when they get down here to stretch the field horizontally and especially get Golden in a one-on-one. But this is a situation where Tampa's prepared for that quick screen. They're taught all week, hey, these guys like the quick screen. And probably formationally here as well, when they see Doug Baldwin in the slot and he's off the ball and Kearse is on the ball, all of the indicators here point to that little quick bubble screen, and that's exactly what the Seahawks run. Now, they do it, and that's Ricardo Lockett in the game, and they run him off. And they do it, as I said, with Doug Baldwin, and he runs the quick bubble screen, and you see Russell peek at him. And in fact, and this is point number 2, go ahead and look at what Jermaine Kearse and Golden Tate do. They do an excellent job of acting. When they come off of the football, they're just not running their routes. They're acting as if they're going to block, and because of that, you see an immediate reaction by both Buccaneers. And anytime you got 2 guys jumping to one route, well, you know that's advantage Seahawks. So the play call is a tendency buster. The play call says, out to Tampa Bay, we're going to run the bubble screen, and they react to it. Secondly, the acting job of both Kearse and Tate to do their job and to sell that bubble screen, well, then that ultimately allows Kearse to run the touchdown, the slant route for the touchdown, and then these 2 guys ultimately run off. They react. You make the play. 2 last little points. Watch the spy when you look at this play. Okay, because Tampa Bay, with the scrambling ability of number 3, this is some of the collateral damage that you probably don't see the first time you watch it. They bring a little linebacker in here, and he's going to be spying Russell Wilson. And because he's spying Russell Wilson, the rest of these guys run off. Turbin runs off, takes a linebacker out. Lockett does his job. As I said earlier, these guys fake bubble screen and get the reaction. But this little spy here, because of this guy's movement and because what he's done and what he did on that drive to hurt them, well, he doesn't get any depth whatsoever, and he's hanging in there. The whole middle of the field is open. Kearse catches, it's a perfect pass. But without his running ability, without the acting job, without the play to bust their tendency, well, you don't get that kind of execution. And it's a good thing number 3 gets rid of it, because he gets absolutely destroyed as this O-line has got to figure out how to protect even against 3 Buccaneers rushing.